She might look like a classic cruiser, but there's serious engineering hiding below deck. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm showing you around Princess, a Mulder Favorite Superior 54 that blends traditional Dutch boat building with some very smart upgrades. She's 17.2 meters long, built in steel and powered by twin Ford Lehman diesels. In 2021 and 22 she underwent a major refit, everything from new thrusters and Victron systems to a full repaint, fresh upholstery, LED lighting and a complete interior refresh in classic mahogany. She's got 3 cabins, 6 berths, a generous saloon, a proper long distance capability thanks to a 1,000-litre fuel tank and low cruising consumption. If you're into liveaboard cruisers, Dutch steel or just beautiful capable motor yachts, you'll want to stick around for this one. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. It is a really good way of supporting the channel. Of course, it's free, and the more subscribers I get, the more boats I can get on. But anyway, let me show you around this Mulder. From the outside, Princess really shows off her explorer style credentials. She's steel hulled with a hard chine configuration and carries a CE category B rating, which means she's designed for offshore cruising in winds up to force 8 and waves up to 4 meters. At 17.2 meters long and weighing in at 25 tons, she's got a good presence with a wide side decks, high guardrails and a full-length rubbing strake. She's clearly been built with safety and straightforward handling in mind. This is a boat that suits liveaboards, long-distance coastal cruisers, or anyone stepping up from GRP to something with real substance. And in the rest of the tour, I'll take you through the details that really set her apart. Okay, let's jump on board. I'm going to use this boarding ladder here with one hand on the sea railing and the other hand, of course, on the camera. I think what we would do is we'll start the exterior tour by heading down into the cockpit, and we'll have a look around here first, and then we'll go around the upper deck and then I'll show you inside. But as you can see, plenty of room out here. Seating over there on the starboard side with some more seating just down there to the port side as well. And if you want to go out and have a quick swim, if we just peer over here, you can see we've got a ladder that takes us down onto the swimming platform, and then of course you can jump into the water from there nice and easily. I do like the fact that this area can be covered as well. As you can see, the awnings come across here, and we do have a slight lip on the superstructure as well. So if you are out here and you want a bit of respite from the sun, then there's plenty of areas to come and stand and seek some refuge. But yeah, a very functional layout and plenty of space. A great place for entertaining your guests, for coming and enjoying some sundowners or some food, whatever it is you want to do out here. And you can see as well on that lip we do have a light up there as well. And look at those doors. Of course, all of these doors fold back and open up so you can get access into the wheelhouse, and we'll go in there in just a second and have a look around. But first, let's head up to the bow. Of course, there is the signature Mulder name on the superstructure there. As we walk forward, you can see we've got nice big windows dotted all the way around the superstructure. And you see the benefit, of course, when we go inside, and all the natural light that we've got in the area makes it feel very bright and very spacious as well. Now the cap rail on the sea railing runs all the way up to the bow. On the superstructure forward here, just to my left, we have a grab rail that you can hang on to as you're making your way around the upper deck when you are underway. Ship's horn just over there amidships, and a large skylight over there as well. But look at a sleek, beautiful profile of this boat. 3 massive windows in the wheelhouse there. Moving aft, we've got the radar arch, got our Raymarine radar up there, GPS antennas, and of course VHF antennas up there as well. I do like the reverse raking profile on this boat, and we have a slight lip just up there as well. Absolutely stunning. But as we move forward onto the bow, just look how much space we have up here. There's tons and tons of space, so much room for you to be able to come up here. You could even, if you wanted to, set up a table with some chairs and enjoy the view and the scenery from the bow whilst you're underway. You could quite easily do that because there is so much space up here. Got the fender stowage over there on the port side, another one over there on the starboard side as well. If I lift up this hatch, you can see we've got the chain locker and loads of space down there. We've got some paddles, fishing rods. Yeah, you can quite easily stow your fenders down there. So if you are light-handed on the boat, as soon as you cast off, you can chuck all your fenders down there and be underway. Really nice flare on this bow as well. So in terms of the spray coming up from the waves, if you are motoring through some choppy stuff, we've got a decent flare on this bow as well. If I just turn around and show you the profile of this absolutely stunning boat. Beautiful, timeless design. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me know what you think so far in the comments. Let's head aft along the port side deck. You can see that's just where I boarded just a minute ago. Down there on the deck, we have one of the filler caps and another one just aft as well. We continue moving down this part of the boat. We step up onto the part of the deck that takes us up into the cockpit.
And don't forget to check out my link tree. It's where I feature hand-picked boats currently available for sale and charter. You'll also find all of my top playlists there, including members only content, behind the scenes access and exclusive tours. There are direct links to brokers' listings for every boat I've featured that's for sale or available for charter. And if you've got access to a boat you'd like me to feature on the channel, that's where to reach me. The link's pinned in the comments and in the video description.
Let's go inside and have a look around. Check this out. Wow. Okay, so the helm position on this boat is of course located over here on the port side. Let's have a look and see what we've got on here. So all of the analog gauges and dials for the twin engines just in front of us. Over to our right we have the throttle control levers for the twin engines, and of course all of our switches here, the blower, nav lights, anchor lights. Just up here we also have the remote control for the bow and the stern thruster. So handling this boat on your own, if you've got a good amount of experience, shouldn't be an issue thanks to that remote, which on a boat of this heritage is nice to see. It makes things a lot more straightforward for you if you do happen to take this boat out on your own. And that's what I used to do. It's been a while since I had a boat, but when I had mine, it was a lot smaller than this. I used to go out on my own quite a lot, mainly because I like rough weather cruising and I couldn't find any family or friends to volunteer to come out with me. But anyway, Raymarine multifunction display up there. The VHF radio is just over there to the left. A couple of cup holders just over there behind me, and we've got a little sink down there as well. Some cabinetry underneath there, and look at that ship's wheel. Absolutely beautiful. And look how much space we've got up here. So if you wanted to set out your charts up here, you could quite easily do that. It's not a chart table, but you've got plenty of room to put them out if you wanted to. Another thing that I love about this part of the boat is that this can be opened up as well. So you can imagine what it's like up here when you're motoring along on a nice calm sunny day. Big windows all the way around the wheelhouse, so you get a really good visibility all around the boat. This one can be opened up, and the window midships, that can be opened up as well. But you can see just from this angle really that when you are at the helm, you get really good visibility around all sectors of the boat. And if you need to run out there and just tighten up some of your lines, it's quite easy to do that. Very, very nice, and I love these doors. Then the woodwork in general is just in really good condition. Just down there underneath the sink, we do have a fridge. So if you need a cold water whilst you're on the way, reach behind you, grab one out of the fridge, and there you go. Okay, so let's head down into the saloon and I shall show you around here. A couple of steps down, over to the left on the port side, nice big L-shaped seating area there, with another cozy chair there as well. On this bulkhead is where we find the TV. But yeah, I really like the indirect lighting that is set into the deck head in here. I can imagine being on board here at night is a very relaxing, very calming experience. Just down here we have some freestanding furniture, and you can see on the deck there we've got the hatch that takes us down into the engine room. That's not how we get access into the engine room. I'll show you that in just a second. But yeah, very functional, very well laid out socializing area here. If I pan aft, you can see that is where we get access down into the owner's cabin. Just down those steps. And forward is where we find the galley and a lower saloon as well. Dining area just down here. So over to my left, the U-shaped seating area. You could definitely fit, I'd say probably maybe 8 people in there. 6 quite easily, but yeah, you definitely get 8 in there. Portholes over there, which can be opened up to get some fresh air through this space. As you can imagine, headroom on this boat is not an issue. There is absolutely tons of it. Big skylight up there and a deck head as well. That can be opened up again for some additional ventilation. Just down here is where we find the galley. So we have a 4-burner gas hob. Underneath that we have a fridge, oven just over there. I like the fact that you've got this grab rail that you can hold on to, which is very, very important, of course, if you're going to be up here making some food when you're underway. If you do all of a sudden hit someone's wake and it kind of catches you off guard, it's always good to have something to grab onto, and that is very sturdy. That's not going anywhere. Lots of cabinetry, as you can see, dotted all around. Pop open this. You can see we've got some crisps in there, some rice snacks, and an empty bottle of Jack Daniels. I promise it wasn't me. That was empty when I got on the boat. It wasn't me that had that. But yeah, lots of counter space on here. So meal prep isn't going to be an issue at all. And of course, when you are cooking up your meal, your friends and family are going to be right behind you. So you don't have to walk too far with your food. Literally just spin around and put it on that table there. I come over here and just kind of sit down and show you the view. Very comfortable. This is actually the 4th boat that I've filmed here today, so it's nice just to sit down and take a minute, compose yourself, get a bit of a breather, orientate myself, and then jump back up and off we go again. Okay, let's spin around. I'll take you into the guest cabin forward. So nice double berth in here. You can really see the shape of that hull obviously being up in the bow. A couple of portholes over there. Some storage just up there to keep whatever it is you want to keep in there. Skylight and some more portholes over there. And you can get on this bed or get out and in the bed by walking either along the right hand side or the left hand side of the bed. So you're not going to be clambering over each other when you wake up in the morning. Over here to my left, I'll pop this open for you. Decent amount of hanging locker space just in there. And just opposite, behind this door, is where we find the ensuite. So shower just over there. Of course, a toilet. Take a step up and sit on the toilet. Sink and mirror. Nice finish in here. Good amount of headroom. You've got your window over there you can open up to get some ventilation in here. But yeah, I quite like the step up actually onto the toilet. Being a little bit taller, it would be a lot easier for me to get on and off it rather than having to lower myself down. But anyway, that is the guest cabin. Let me know what you think in the comments. So we'll move back through the galley, step up into the saloon once more. Give you another quick look around, just so you can get different perspectives from all parts of the boat. and we'll spin back around and head into the owner's cabin. So down these 3 steps, and continue aft, and check this out. This is a very big full beam owner's cabin. Makes full use of the beam on this boat. You've got your windows just over here. These all can be opened up, get some ventilation. Nice bedside cabinet just down there with some reading lights on the bulkhead. Mirror that goes all the way across, so you're definitely going to be able to practice your salutes in that mirror. Nice seating area over here, somewhere to come and sit down, enjoy a coffee in the morning before you work out what you're going to be doing for the day. A nice little desk area just down there as well, with some more windows that can be opened up. Okay, behind this one, decent amount of hanging locker space. I'm pretty sure my wife would be happy with that. I wouldn't be able to share it with her, she would have that all to herself, but I'm sure I could find somewhere else to keep all my stuff. But yeah, good amount of space in there. And like the other boats that I was on just before this one, we don't have a TV in here. Again, I don't think that's a particularly bad thing, to be honest with you. But if you wanted to, you could get a decent sized TV on that bulkhead. Just down here, if I show you behind these doors, you can see we've got some more storage space in there and in that one as well. Life jackets stowed away in there at the moment. If I just come over here and just kind of slowly give you a full pan of this space, just so you can see how much space you really do get. Nicely lit as well. You've got a skylight up there that can be opened up. But yeah, for a boat of this size, very spacious owner's cabin. Okay, so through here is where we find the ensuite. So a toilet, sink over there, and shower. And we do have Jack and Jill doors in here as well. So we shut that one. And we'll come back through here, open this door up, and here we have another guest cabin. Twin single cabin, good amount of space in here, couple of windows over there, so you've got a nice amount of natural light coming in, good amount of head space, and a fairly decent amount of locker space in here as well. Yeah, I'm sure my son and my daughter would be more than happy staying in here. I'll open this up. Okay, so the engine room. Right, so to get access into the engine room on this boat, we need to lift up those stairs there. So bear with me whilst I do that. Talk amongst yourselves. Just lift this over here. With one hand is easier said than done. Just move that over to my right. Oh, sorry, I'm showing you the bulkhead there. Okay, and this is where we get access into the engine room. This engine room houses twin Ford Lehman 6-cylinder diesels, each rated at 135 horsepower. They're naturally aspirated and known for their reliability, simplicity, and long service life. You've got direct shaft drive via ZF gearboxes with Python drive flexible couplings to reduce vibration and ease alignment. The space also includes a Ferryman 3.5 kW generator supplying AC power independently of shore or engine. There's a Victron isolation transformer installed during the 2021 refit, along with a full bank of 14 batteries split across engine start, domestic and bow and stern thrusters. Those thrusters are both electric, rated at 20 horsepower each, offering serious manoeuvrability. Access to filters, seacocks and the main fuel system is straightforward, and the overall layout makes daily checks and servicing easy. It's not flashy, but it's practical, well laid out and built for serious cruising. At her cruising speed of around 7.5 knots, Princess burns roughly 10 to 12 litres of diesel per hour, giving her a range of around 700 nautical miles depending on conditions.
She holds 1,000 litres of fuel, which is about 264 US gallons, and carries 600 litres of fresh water, just under 160 gallons. Now that kind of range is exactly what you would expect from a coastal explorer. She's designed for extended cruising along shorelines and archipelagos, not for transatlantic crossings. And for that purpose, it's more than enough. A big thank you to Sturkenberg Yacht Brokers and to the owner for letting me come on board and film Princess. At the time of uploading this video, she's listed for sale, and if you want the full listing, head to my Linktree page and look under the featured boats currently for sale section. And as always, let me know what you think in the comments. I do read them and I reply to every comment, and I'm always keen to hear your thoughts on the boats I feature. I'd like to say a big thank you to my channel members for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it, and I've got some more members only content coming soon. And don't forget, if you love explorer, trawler, expedition yachts and coastal cruisers, I've got hundreds of others which are featured on my channel, so please feel free to check out the playlists.